advisees, here are my comments and suggestions for your research proposal. Your research proposal is entitled Socioeconomic and Health Profile of Tricycle Drivers in Western Tuguegarao, a basis for a proposed municipal occupational health program. So I think what fits here is it's a basis for a municipal occupational health program. Let's get rid of the proposed first. And then, yes, you put here May 2021, your tentative date for defense. For your background of the study, we will start with the known first. Public transport driving. About public transport driving is a difficult occupation. And then going to tricycle drivers are exposed to occupational health risks as a whole. And then going to tricycle drivers in Tuguegarao City. And then their problems already when it comes to health seeking, excuse of. Then after their problems, you go to currently there are proposal and plans and yet to be established. You include here the laws, policies, occupational health programs, and that they are not enough or not implemented well. Thus, there's a need for these and these profiling for bases, and then 6. The significance of this profiling in light of this purpose of addressing matters related to the job. An occupational health program should be formed to give importance to this, make this one paragraph. So you will have 6 paragraphs for your background study. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Don't forget to add the existing programs. For statement of the objectives, generally the purpose of the study should be congruent with your title. So to assess the socio-economic and health profile of drivers of Tuguegarao City as a basis for occupational health program. And then specifically, number 1 is on profiling. You have demographic, socioeconomic, and employment profile. Under each, there should be parameters like this. According to RRL, what should be the parameters or what are parameters that affects health with regards to profile. So, socioeconomic and employment, you should also put parameters or in terms of for that. And then for number 2, what are the common health concerns? So because you will be using a questionnaire here, there should be domains or factors that you will put under this objective. And then to make it clear for you what are these domains and factors that I am telling you now, you watch the video on research instrument, how to develop a research instrument. It's there. So number 3, what is there a significance of the health concerns of respondents? So when group according to, so that this profile will not go into waste, we should also add here your demographic profile. And then number 4, what are the issues and concerns? So you see here existing problems, implementation of occupational health program. So you should know what this is, and policy implementation. Number 5, what are recommended or recommendations or suggestions to come up with a municipal occupational health program for tricycle drivers. So statement of hypothesis, looking at your statement of objectives, you have only one inferential question. So you just make it, there is no significant difference. And then for your conceptual framework, it's quite okay. But you need to add here at this part the policies, programs that we have now for tricycle drivers. And then for your paradigm, you need to put the parameters for employment, socioeconomic profile. There's only one: monthly salary. It's a profiling, so you need to be comprehensive. So there should be a lot about this. Also for employment profile and health profile. Then you will do survey questionnaires, phone interviews, get rid of this telecommunications, and for scope and the limitations, the purpose, the study aims, the respondents, yes, but you need to add inclusions and exclusions of the respondents. Lahat ba sila are considered respondents? Or those only that work as tricycle drivers for at least 5 years? Or those who are males only? Or those who have health concerns only? So you need to put your inclusion and exclusion criteria for your respondents. And then your research tools, you have here questionnaires. You cannot do online questionnaires for tricycle drivers. And I read from your data collection that you will be giving out the questionnaires to the TODA for them to give this or hand this to your respondents. So it's not an online questionnaire. So you get rid of online. And phone interviews, yes. Where is the documents review? I don't see it here. And the instrument tools that you will use. Significance of the study is okay. Definition of terms is okay. For your chapter 2, missing space here. You move this there. Why is there a unnecessary space here? Yes, you talk about public transportation in the Philippines, tricycle in the Philippines, and I also want you to add after this is tricycles in Tuguegarao. Here. And then next would be, I want you to talk about a theme on separate your health hazards from health concerns of tricycle drivers. These must be the bulk of your RRL because this is where you will find or base your variables or parameters under health concerns. And then next, relationship of the profile. So this is correct. You do demographic, socioeconomic, and employment profile and its relationship to health concern. And then before formulation of occupational health program, there's one theme that is missing here. What are the existing programs or policies worldwide, nationwide, region-wide? Okay, before we go to formulation of an occupational health program. And then next is research methodology. Your research design, yes, it's descriptive. This is not only, you just say it's descriptive method, and it's a quali-quanti actually, because you will do questionnaires and phone interviews. So it's not only quali, although the descriptive here is your quanti, you are also describing or knowing the health concerns of the respondents. So you can say that is a quanti-quali or descriptive method with a quali-quanti analysis or data collection. And yeah, location and duration. If you want to include duration, you need to put duration here. Sampling design. So obviously you're not prepared with the sampling design. here, this is not a cluster sampling. You have 10 barangays, right? Okay, will you be choosing only systematically 3 barangays, for example? You can call that cluster sampling if you will just choose amongst the barangay. But if you will choose respondents from all of the barangays, that would be stratified sampling. Well, let's see an example here for you to. Okay, so you can see here, for example, these are your barangays, barangay A, B, C, D, E, F. Cluster sampling is you will choose only some of the barangays to be your sample size. But for stratified sampling, all the barangays are included, but you will only choose parts of those barangays. So let me know if yours is cluster or stratified sampling. So if this is stratified sampling, so you put here stratified systematic random sampling. If we are on the same page, then first the population will be, this will be, each barangay will be considered as strata, and based on the number of tricycle drivers that are in that corresponding barangay, the sample size will be selected using systematic random sampling. Then you need to show how you computed for the sample size. What formula will you use? And by now you should have already the number of the respondents. If none yet, then you will have to show the formula first. Formula, yes. And then research instrumentation is okay, but I don't see your documents review here. That's your research instrument for that. Then data gathering procedure is okay. Data analysis is okay. If you do have further questions and clarifications on your research proposal, just message me in our group chat. Okay, that's all for these. And for the other groups, for the northern, eastern, and is there southern Tugigaraw? Southern part of Tugigaraw. Then you can just also do the suggestions and comments I made on this paper. Actually, the 4 of you could have the same everything except for your research methodology on the part of the sampling design. Okay, that's all.